We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with ADA Cardano, and we've talked about this double bottom that formed down here of a support, and things were looking like it was consolidating, and on the 30-minute it's trying to push back up. We're going to look at the 1 day as well, how things are looking, but ADA and Cardano has some big news behind it on why it's moving the way it is. But before we jump into it, if you trade stocks apart from crypto, you may want to check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, because I'm going to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. We're going to jump right into it here with Cardano ADA. So the home run of the day was spectacular, even though the S&P 500 index continues with volatility and is struggling to get back to the all-time highs. I will continue to look for opportunities every single day, and this is something you can become part of as well. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So LMFA and SNOA were the two stocks I was watching this morning, but one of them turned out to give us a home run opportunity, and that was LMFA. We caught this one in the pre-market, and in the pre-market alone, it had jumped up nearly a 10 to 20% move, pulled back down towards the bell, and it took off to a highest point of possibility of 25% plus, guys. This is what we look for every day. This is what I strive for, and the community itself is growing and learning together, and it's something you can become part of as well today. Check out the link down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with ADA Cardano, and what is pushing up Cardano token, the Cardano coin, away from these lows and this upward trend. One of the first things that you actually can just look at right off the bat is the other cryptos in the crypto market all moving upwards, as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and others of that sort are pushing upwards overall, right? There's a lot of attention right now in the crypto markets. Another thing too is that Cardano is still in the top 20 most visited, which is something good. It's still on this list. And then on the trending though, it is on the top 15. It's number 14, and that's a good sign just based off the fact of the list and where it positions itself within the rankings. Now, if you look at the rankings of market cap, it is number 4, okay? It has been fighting with Binance Coin back and forth to get to third place. If it could pass Binance Coin by going back up to the 250s, 280s, or even $3, or some of these price targets that are being brought out, it could push itself back to the third spot and pass Binance like it's nothing. I mean, it's not that far from it, and it's going to take a lot more for Binance Coin to grow for Cardano to actually not be able to catch up. So this is going to be interesting moving forward. So let's go ahead and look here at some of the things that Cardano has derived from and how its technology is innovative compared to what others have said. So in this article that we're going to look at here, it states that Cardano derived from Bitcoin, is it innovation or replication? Now in this article, it breaks it all down, and it basically states that it derived from Bitcoin, but Cardano was innovating, not replicating. Why? Because it reminded viewers that Bitcoin used proof of work, consensus, and mechanism, while Cardano uses proof of stake, okay? It is super important to realize there's a difference between the two, even though Cardano derives from Bitcoin. Now, Cardano is said to put up a fight with Ethereum in the future, whether it's through market cap or even just the value and what it does. But then there's also the story that there could be a flipping effect that Ethereum is going to put up a fight with Bitcoin. So there's a lot of different altcoins and Bitcoin and Ethereum and cryptocurrencies going head to head on who is more innovative than the other, but it's going to be very interesting along the way as innovation continues to take over, whether it's through market cap, through the price per token, and so forth. Now, they also talk about a little bit more on Cardano here in this article, but let's jump over to this one here because this crypto price and analysis is important. This is what I talked about as it double bottom near the $2 range. And it states here how it's been falling and it's one of the worst performers in the month of October. Now, that being said, it being one of the worst performers in the month of October has given it a nice amount of strength to rebound, consolidate, and possibly form that next leg up once this actually reverses, creating a staircase effect. And that's what we're going to look at here, because it fell down here, the next staircase, and if it breaks through it, it's just going to reach newer highs, new resistance levels, and continue to push up even further than what the charts have seen. And it's going to be very interesting as well if it can break through the 52-week high. Now, when you look at it here, right, it is consolidating on the 1 day, but it did a double bottom here in the 190s, and then it also did a double bottom here in the $2 mark. And since that point, it has been holding itself up. This happened back in the beginning of September, middle of September, but the end and beginning of October, the end of September and beginning of October, it did that double bottom, and it just recently did another one here around 207 to 210. This is super important because we are seeing strength regardless of it pulling back. Now, it stated in this article that if it went below those levels, we could see it go back to the 180s or 150s, but this is what I want you guys to be aware of, because these predictions keep on coming out. I've seen $4, I've seen $5, I've seen up to 10, but this is one of the highest Cardano price predictions that I have seen for ADA on the crypto. Could it really hit $20 by the end of the year? So we're going to break it down here in this article. So it says here that today crypto investors are looking at Cardano and the various Cardano price predictions that are circulating in the market, right? There's a lot of speculation, a lot of hype, especially with the fact that Cardano, a lot of people are feeling like it's not moving. A lot of people feel like Cardano has been stuck and it's actually not going to go much higher. If anything, it can lose value pretty quickly. Now, when we come down here, okay, it currently trades at around 219, 217 as we saw. It's already broken through that. It's in the 220s, and it states here that we have different analysis price targets. We have the 15 to 20. We have the 260 mark that needs to be broken through, which we've done the analysis, and we're going to look at the chart together for it to go higher. Then we have $10, and then we have $4.59. So these all correlate to what we've seen before, what other articles are saying, what other members of the community are saying, what other analysis price targets are saying. But when you look at the chart, which is super important, it goes back to the 260 mark. I think beyond 260 is more important, 280 up here. Okay, 280 needs to be broken through for this to actually get closer to $3, to break out and then break through 310 to reach newer highs, new resistance levels, and possibly reach that $4 price target that a lot of analysis ratings are pointing towards for the end of this year. This one's going bullish enough to say, well, could it hit $20 a year going off of this one price target of $15 to $20? Is it possible? I'm not going to say it's impossible, but that is very bullish, okay? I could see this trying to break through 260, but it needs to break through 280 to get the next leg up to 310, and it needs to break away from that so we can see how it reacts between 310 and $4 to then analyze and say, well, then we can start talking about $5, maybe 10, but 15 to 20 is a far stretch. It's going to take huge catalysts, a lot of hype, a lot of speculation for this to possibly happen. But I mean, that is very, very bullish. Now, ADA crypto and Cardano itself is going to be pushing upwards in these next few months if it actually follows the hype and speculation that is behind the crypto markets. Now, I am noticing though that it's moving a lot slower than other cryptos, but it doesn't mean that I can't continue to push up. It's something to watch. It definitely needs to break through those resistance levels and turn them into supports, and then from there go ahead and reanalyze every time it goes the next leg up. Right now it looks like consolidation period on the 1 day, but on the 30-minute it's definitely showing strength through 42 vision, has its moments of pullbacks, has its moments of jumps, and it's going to be very interesting moving forward. What can happen with Cardano? What do you think about that $20 price target? Where do you see ADA going? And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.